Join me as I dig deep into the royal family drama and challenge myself to uncover whether Prince William's actions are just PR for show against Harry. The complex relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry has been under the microscope for years, with the media playing a significant role in shaping public perception. The two brothers, who were once incredibly close, have seemingly drifted apart, and it's hard not to wonder what's behind this rift. On the surface, it appears to be a classic case of sibling rivalry, but as we delve deeper, it becomes clear that there's more to it than just petty squabbles. The media, of course, has played a significant role in fueling this drama. Every move the princes make is scrutinized, and every perceived slight or disagreement is blown out of proportion. But what's interesting is how the media's portrayal of the two brothers has contributed to their differing public images. William is often seen as the responsible, duty-bound prince, while Harry is viewed as the rebellious, free-spirited one. This dichotomy has led to a fascinating dynamic, where William is seen as the voice of reason, while Harry is viewed as the wild card. And it's this contrast that makes their relationship so compelling. We're drawn to the drama, the tension, and the intrigue. But as we examine their relationship more closely, it becomes clear that there's more to it than just a simple case of sibling rivalry. The lines between reality and perception are blurred, and it's hard to separate fact from fiction. Are William and Harry simply two brothers who have grown apart, or is something more sinister at play? As we explore their relationship further, it becomes clear that there's more to the story than meets the eye. The tension between Prince William and Prince Harry is undeniable, and it's clear that their differing approaches to royalty and public life have created a rift. While William is seen as the traditional, duty-bound prince, Harry is viewed as the modern, forward-thinking one. This fundamental difference in approach has led to a series of public disagreements and perceived slights, which have been seized upon by the media. At the heart of this tension is a disagreement over how the royal family should operate in the modern era. William is seen as the defender of the status quo, while Harry is viewed as the agent of change. This clash of values has led to a series of public disagreements, which have been widely reported in the media. From their different approaches to charity work to their contrasting views on royal protocol, it's clear that the two brothers are on a collision course. The way they handle the media is another key area of difference. William is seen as more guarded, more careful about what he says and does in public, while Harry is viewed as more spontaneous, more willing to take risks. This contrast has led to some memorable moments, but it's also created tension between the two brothers. While William is seen as the voice of reason, Harry is viewed as the loose cannon. As we examine their public appearances and statements, it becomes clear that William's actions might be interpreted as a strategic PR move against Harry. Every time William makes a public statement or carries out a high-profile engagement, it's hard not to wonder if it's a deliberate attempt to outdo his brother. The media, of course, is quick to pick up on these perceived rivalries, and it's not hard to see why the public is drawn to this ongoing drama. From William's carefully crafted public image to his deliberate attempts to one-up Harry, it's clear that there's a concerted effort to portray him as the responsible, duty-bound prince. And while Harry's public appearances and statements might be seen as more spontaneous, more authentic, they're often overshadowed by William's carefully choreographed PR efforts. As we examine the recent public appearances and statements from both princes, it becomes clear that William's actions might be part of a broader strategy to portray himself as the superior royal. Every time William makes a public statement or carries out a high-profile engagement, it's hard not to wonder if it's a deliberate attempt to undermine Harry's reputation. The way William has positioned himself as the voice of reason, the defender of the status quo, is a clear attempt to outmaneuver his brother. From the timing of his public appearances to the carefully crafted language of his public statements, it's clear that William is engaged in a deliberate PR effort to portray himself as the superior royal. And while this might be seen as a cynical attempt to manipulate public opinion, it's hard to deny the effectiveness of this strategy. William's carefully crafted public image has undoubtedly contributed to his popularity, but it's also created a sense of tension, a sense of rivalry that's hard to ignore. One pivotal moment that encapsulates this rivalry is the infamous statement from William about the need for the royal family to modernize. This statement, which was widely reported in the media, was seen as a direct attack on Harry's views on royal protocol. The way William positioned himself as the voice of reason, the defender of the status quo, was a clear attempt to undermine Harry's reputation. And while this might have been seen as a laudable effort to modernize the royal family, it was also a deliberate attempt to outmaneuver his brother. This ongoing rivalry has had a significant impact on public opinion, with many viewers drawn to the drama, the tension, and the intrigue. The way William and Harry have positioned themselves as rivals, as opposing forces within the royal family, has created a sense of excitement, a sense of anticipation. And while this might be seen as a cynical attempt to manipulate public opinion, it's hard to deny the effectiveness of this strategy. The royal family's image has undoubtedly been affected by this ongoing rivalry, with many viewers drawn to the drama, the tension, and the intrigue. The way William and Harry have positioned themselves as rivals, as opposing forces within the royal family, has created a sense of excitement, a sense of anticipation. And while this might be seen as a cynical attempt to manipulate public opinion, it's hard to deny the effectiveness of this strategy. Recapping the main points, it's clear that the complex relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry is multifaceted, with many layers and nuances. While the media has undoubtedly played a role in shaping public perception, it's clear that the prince's differing approaches to royalty and public life have created a rift. William's actions, which might be interpreted as a strategic PR move against Harry, have undoubtedly contributed to this rivalry. As we reflect on the ongoing drama, it's clear that the royal family's image has been affected. The way William and Harry have positioned themselves as rivals, as opposing forces within the royal family, has created a sense of excitement, a sense of anticipation. And while this might be seen as a cynical attempt to manipulate public opinion, it's hard to deny the effectiveness of this strategy. So what do you think? Is Prince William just PR for show against Harry? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out my previous video on royal family dynamics for more insight into this ongoing drama.